that I need.
Hi there, this is Michael Evans Tugume, a lifestyle content creator and businessman here in the heart of Kampala,
I just
Uganda.
wanted to show you how this route is structured.
In the next series of videos, I will be sharing with you a week into my personal life. Things like what I am eating to stay healthy, my training routine, and how I'm keeping up with the daily life in Kampala as I grow a $1 million empire. But most importantly, I am doing all this while staying offline and detoxing off social media for 7 days. I do my best to make these videos fun for you, the people that watch them, but I don't just want to entertain you. There's things that you can learn from my lifestyle and what I do that gives me the ultimate joy. But for now, sit back, subscribe or follow if you haven't already, and don't be shy, I don't bite. If something interests you, be kind to leave a comment. Habibi, welcome to a week in my life. Okay. Good morning, how are you guys? How are you doing? My name is Michael Evans Tugume and I stay out here in Kampala, Uganda, and like the title of this video says, we're doing a detox. Why are we doing a detox? We're doing, first of all, what kind of detox are we doing? We're doing social media detox. So for this week, I'm taking some time off of social media. That means no WhatsApp, no Instagram, no TikTok, none of that. Not even YouTube, not even this upload is going to be uploaded. So by the time you guys see this, it perhaps will be in the next week or the weeks that follow. So I'm taking some time off from frying my brain with social media, with all that dopamine. How are we going to do this, if you ask me? Because it's not now, it's not the first time that I'm doing this. I've done this before, but I think the first time that I did this, it was through circumstances that I had no control over, and this time I'm in control of everything. I actually have the phone with me, I have my laptop with me, I have my TV, I have all that. You know, the first time that I did this, I didn't have all these things around me, so I just had to do it. But now I'm attempting to do this with all these things around me, with all these things. So it's basically me being in control and taking back control over my life. And yeah, it's going to be pretty hard. I'm not assuming that this will be easy. I know it will be a little hard, but at the end of the day, this is my life. I'm trying to get my brain and get my mind to a state that is better than it is right now. So regardless, it's me loving myself, it's me taking care of myself. And if you guys have some ideas on how to do this right, I know by the time you see this, it will be a little late, but please share them, because you never know who's watching these videos, you never know who's in the comments. So share any ideas. If any of you is trying to attempt this, maybe you can pick up a few tricks and tips here and there. So what's the plan now? The first, this is day one, and what I plan to do is first I'll clean my house, get my things in order, and then go about my day. I plan to replace, you know, because at the end of the day, you have to replace the time that you use to scroll or go through social media. You have to replace that with something productive. So, Chinjaga Lokola, what I want to do is I'm going to add in some more time into my fitness. So that means more gym time or more exercise time. But also I want to do some reading. So I do have a couple of books in my library. So I will do that. I will go and finish some of these books that I've been holding for a while without actually completing. So I'll go read some of these books. I will do my daily errands, you know. Besides creating content for you guys. So I have some other relative who is not feeling so well. I have family that's not doing so good, so I'm going to go check on them. And yeah, go about my day. I'm trying to film this so I can motivate someone who's also trying to, you know, do the same thing, but perhaps they're waiting for a green light from someone. So I'm trying to be that someone right now. So if you're trying to do this as well, and perhaps you're waiting for a green light, or you're waiting for an idea, or you're waiting for someone to show you how it's done, then this is the video. Like I said, it's not going to be easy, but we're going to do it regardless, because it's for our own mental health. It's for our own well-being, my own well-being, actually. So yeah. And by the way, social media is not the only thing that that's frying our brains. You know, there's a lot of other things: alcohol, drugs, all these things. So I'm going to cut down on the gardening. So in this week there will be less gardening for me as well. Like I said, just to get my brain to a normal vibration, to a normal standard to a normal way of living, without all this dopamine flying around. So yeah, we're going to also cut down on the gardening. So day in the life, seems tunajiko atako. I mean, I've been tempted to open WhatsApp or to open an app, but I haven't actually gone through the temptation. So we're still going strong. Sawa ziringa, it's like 10. Let me go around a few errands and then see how the day goes. Unayatero. Genda jimba nkutereko. So this is day one. It's about 4 p.m. coming to 5 p.m. No, I think it's about 5 p.m. actually. So we've done our best. And I did run some errands that I could not show you guys. You know, actually, I feel like I have two lives. There's a life that I can show you guys, and there's a life that I can't show you guys. I have also a private life, you know. I have a family that is not involved in all this, so I respect their privacy. I try to not involve, you know, my vlogs in their private life, you know. I try, unless they've really asked for it, that's when I can actually involve them, but I try to keep it very, very, very private. But also, I think if you've been watching me for a long time, you know that I have this other side that is very, very deep. That is not very, very surface level, you know. Sometimes I might put out the image that I'm this kind of outgoing person, you know. I live very, very fun and interesting, you know. He goes to nice places, he's always chilling with good people, you know. But I do have another side, and this is it.
The other side is that I'm very, very, very grounded. I'm very, very, I'm also very spiritual. Yes, I love myself so much, and that means that I have to also take care of myself on a deeper level, not surface level things. Like a lot of people, when they say they love themselves, they actually mean going to restaurants and eating out. That's how they translate self-love. Well, to me, it's different. For me, self-love is not just about going to nice places and doing fun things and eating nice food. To me, it's actually the opposite. Sometimes for me, it's me reading myself, or me grounding myself and trying to do exactly like I'm doing now. I'm doing a fasting. For social media, I'm trying to detox my mind, so I kind of remove the fog, from being on social media for too long. So that's how I show self-love, to myself. Sometimes I need to remove all these distractions. Now, it may not be the easiest thing to do, but I feel like when I do it, I'm loving myself. When I'm fasting, even if it's food, I know that that's loving myself, instead of eating out all the time or eating all these nice things. Actually, science proves that we're supposed to eat very, very, very little food. And I think our culture is very, like, we're so abundant. We're so abundant as people, especially us Ugandans. We're so abundant. So we do eat a lot. Growing up, we used to eat breakfast, break, lunch, dinner. Actually, evening tea, then dinner. So all that food, imagine, all that food. Your stomach is not so big. Your stomach is just about this size. So imagine the whole day you're eating, bro, and like you're wondering why you're having fat, why you're having acne. Because I did have acne at some point. I did have acne, but I realized that it was coming from my eating. I was eating too much. I was eating like 3-4 meals a day, sometimes 5 meals, because I was trying to bulk. So right now I do some fasting. I need to, because otherwise I want to truly be in tune with my body. Good responding a question, change from my mind, but I also want my mind to be healthy. So how do I keep it healthy? Doing things like this, detoxing. How is day one going? Day one has I carried my phone. I told you guys I'll be taking calls, but this call can wait. It's not so important. You guys are important. What was I talking about? Yes, I told you I'm going to do a detox for social media, and that means all platforms. But then I'm also doing a detox. I'm also reducing on the gardening, if you know what that means. Yeah, so I'm also going to be gardening less this week, just to try and get myself back to the natural state. To call everything, it's coming from our abundance. We have so much as human beings, and sometimes we misuse it, and when we misuse it, we go so far from what we are intended to be. So doing some fasting. So I keep going off track. But that's me. You guys should be used by now. And that's why sometimes it's hard for me to do like voice videos like this where I'm talking to you guys direct. Because I have a Virgo mind. If you're a Virgo and you're watching this video, please, mumpole deze in the comments. But I have a Virgo mind. I'm a Virgo. And my mind cannot rest. It cannot rest. That's why I have to meditate. I have to try and ground myself and to detox from social media and to detox from people and all those negative things. I have to, because if I don't, my mind is like I don't know. My mind can get so cluttered with a lot of I can be in your business. You could just tell me about your business, that you're going through some hard stuff, and that just by you telling me, I'm going to go back at home and I'm still going to be thinking about that stuff. So you see, that's the Virgo mind. So I have to take care of my mind. I can't be around negative energy. I can't be around things that are bad. I have to be around good energy at all time. And it's not the easiest thing, because we're in society where you have to interact with all kinds of people, so it's not the easiest thing. But what I do is that I spare time, like now, the day has ended, some nice environment, I'm just by myself. And, I just try. They say that trees actually take away bad energy, so I'm surrounded by trees. They're absorbing my negative energy that I've picked up from everyone I've been meeting all over Kampala throughout the day. So I have to do this. My Virgo mind needs to be protected. It comes up with a lot of beautiful stuff, by the way. So it's not like clutter. It's not just open windows that are for nothing. No, some of these windows are things that I'm working on, and things that are dear to my heart. So yeah, but that's how it is, man. I need to pick this call, guys. So that call was my dinner. I usually have my dinner around this time. I prefer, not all the time, but I prefer having it like around this time, 6 p.m. just so I don't go into the night, and I'll eat like at this time. Actually, this is not even dinner. This is my lunch. It's my lunch stroke dinner. I had a late breakfast. I think around 11 coming. I think like midday. I had my breakfast like at midday. I have to go, guys. But before I go, I do have some new affirmations. I wrote this a while ago, and truth is, I don't mind sharing them. Why do we affirm? We affirm because we're trying to rewire our mind. We're trying to tell our subconscious mind that this is what we want. Our subconscious mind is back there. It's the engine of our life. So we're trying to affirm these nice things. We're trying to affirm things that give us life. So I don't mind sharing. So let's affirm with me if you'd like. I have control over my actions. I am powerful over my emotions. I am confident. I am strong. I am abundant. I am loved. I am grateful. I believe in myself. I have all I need. I have joy. I am handsome. So those are my affirmations, and you can affirm with me if you'd like. That's it, guys. I have to go. See you tomorrow. I think I'll share some bits here and there to tell you about day 2 of me detoxing off of social media and off of gardening. Thank you.